EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martinger with your outlook for July 22nd, 2019. We have a frontal boundary in the vicinity today. It was actually in the vicinity last night. We had a jump start on some storms and some pretty potent storms across the region, parts of the region last evening that was some of you welcome because we had a very, very oppressive weekend with temperatures that were well into the 90s, upper 90s, and heat index values that were in the 105 to 110 plus range pretty much every single day between Friday and Sunday. So many of you, like me, will like to see that go, and we're gonna happy to get it out of here. But this frontal boundary last night was actually oriented more like west to east, kind of like this. And along that boundary and just south of there, we had some thunderstorms last evening that produced some flash flooding, some heavy rain, very frequent lightning with all the heat and humidity that was in place. And we also had some wet microbursts that brought some localized wind damage. There was a marginal risk for severe in place yesterday. That is also going to be in place today. Now, what's going to end up happening is this boundary, instead of being more west to east, there's going to be an impulse that rides along it, and it's going to make it shift to a more southwest and northeasterly orientation like this. And this boundary is going to very, very slowly push off to the south and east, and it's going to get very close to I-95, and then it should stall out somewhere right around here. We think that's going to stall at some point, probably this evening, and that'll continue through the overnight, and we have the scattered shower and thunderstorm threat further south and east. There's even a slight risk right around the Philadelphia area issued by the Storm Prediction Center. So let's see what's going on today. We'll start this off at 7 o'clock in the morning on the NAM high-res future simulated radar. This activity here will just be in the form of rain, maybe some embedded thunder here, but for the large part, north of that front, because this front's going to be kind of like this. Okay, so anything up in this area here is going to be in more stable air, so we're not expecting anything severe up in that region. So even though it's showing this on the radar here, like, oh, wow, we get some good storms here, doesn't really look like it. It looks like that's more stable air there. There's just heavy rain moving through with that impulse moving along that boundary. And then again, this frontal boundary is going to be southwest and northeast oriented. You kind of see where the storms are oriented like this too. So anything south and east of there, we could have at least a marginally severe day, but I think the areas that are going to have the best chance for severe weather are going to be kind of like right in here. Okay, so south and east of the Lehigh Valley, more like southeast PA, northern Delaware, northern two-thirds of Delaware, and southern New Jersey. I think they're under the gun today for some severe weather as this front pushes off to the south. And you can see some pretty good storms moving here later in the afternoon. Now, this is what I showed you so far. This was starting off at 7 a.m., or excuse me, this is 8 a.m. This is a look at noon right here. Here's 1, 2, 3 o'clock. So it looks like right around early to mid-afternoon you get some storms firing or just south of that boundary, and then we have to watch for that potential for some stronger storms. So this is looking at 3 p.m. Here is 4, here is 5, here is 6. So most of this is going to be out rather quickly, and then you have some showers left over through the evening. And then we're going to get a bit of a break, I think. And the frontal boundary at this point is stalled right here near the I-95 corridor. So a little bit cooler up here in these regions up here, but it's still milder down here to the south and east of that front until it completely pushes through, and that's not going to be until Tuesday that does so. Now, what we're going to end up having is, since that frontal boundary stalled, we're going to have, it looks like a little impulse upper air trough that's going to move, upper level trough that's going to move along that boundary and give you some antifrontal showers, which means, behind the front. The front's actually off the coast here at this point, but you're getting some showers that are still lingering, at least early on Tuesday morning. So we do have the chance for showers lingering into Tuesday morning. Might even have some instability showers across northeast PA in the afternoon. But this is just showers. We're not dealing with thunderstorms anymore. We're also not dealing with the heat and humidity. Humidity is going to be lowering as we get later in the day on Tuesday, and those clouds are going to be with us most of the day on Tuesday. But then once we get into Tuesday night, we should clear out pretty nicely. And then once we get into Wednesday, we have no concerns whatsoever as this frontal boundary move off to the south and east. And here's those showers on Tuesday morning, the antifrontal showers, and that's with that upper level trough impulse moving through along that frontal boundary. Then it kicks up to the south and east. We are going to dry out in the afternoon, it looks like, from northwest to southeast. So this is not going to hang around all day as far as the precipitation is concerned. But we will have a much better Wednesday with partly cloudy skies. And then the rest of the week is mostly sunny as high pressure builds in. Temperatures are going to be comfortable. Lower humidity on Wednesday, Thursday. Start to increase a little bit by the time we get to the weekend, but I think it's going to be mostly sunny for a long stretch here. No chance for precipitation. I'm going all the way through Sunday now. This is all the way to late Sunday. Absolutely nothing going on here except mostly sunny skies. Very nice stretch of dry weather that is expected from once those showers end in your area, in the eastern areas anyway, on Tuesday morning. Once they're done, that's it. You're not seeing any showers again until at least next week, until the next frontal boundary comes through. But it looks like going into through the weekend, we're going to be mostly sunny from Thursday through Sunday. Over the weekend, winds are going to turn to the southwest, so we are going to get an increase in temperatures. So we're kind of like hanging near average, maybe near to slightly below average Wednesday, near average Thursday, then near to slightly above average on Friday. Over the weekend, we are slightly above average again, with temperatures in the upper 80s, and some areas maybe down by Philadelphia getting close to 90 degrees by the time we get to the weekend. But this is not the oppressive heat and humidity that we were dealing with this past weekend. So thankfully that is done. We will have more of those episodes though in August, so don't get too excited and get too comfortable thinking that's it. We had our heat wave. No, that's not going to be the end of it. We will have more opportunities in August too, but at least we get a break for right now. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for July 22nd, 2019. Have a great Monday.